Like, who would be the generational talent of our...
Se inscreva no canal, deixe seu like e comenta o que você achou.
unearthed power on Overpass.
And at the very least, of course, Team Spirit did float Overpass versus Na'Vi to the decider, which means they should be prepped. They got something in store. Let's see what it is. Zontix down at the B site with Magix. Sure enough, just like Yanko would have predicted. And Magix inside of the smokes. He will be found by Halzerk. Quick swing out from Graffiti, and the kills are coming through for Complexity quite nicely. Only a couple days ago, we had a solid showing from Grim and Elige on this map in particular. They'll be looking to tap into that ability of those two stars. And with a pistol under wraps, so it seems, strong start.
It is, yeah. It is interesting. I think the conversation when you go to a new map in a series like this is like, for unfamiliar people watching, it's like, okay, why wouldn't it just simply be a 2-0 smash? But the map can really completely change your odds as a roster, as a team. Like,
and some of the other regions IGLs. Guns look good here in the hands of Spirit, and poor Elige gets flashed in, but dropped instantly. Chopper front bathrooms, looking for his trade on Donk, who dies with nothing. But nobody's keeping eyes on Chopper, that third layer of the bathroom setup coming out from Spirit. Now here comes Grim, trying to press out and combine with Halzerk. Good on him to kill Chopper. Doesn't let his guard down. Shiro still just in the middle of it all.
No! I'd be so pissed.
And he gets away. Halzerk tries to chase it down through the fire. He shall go. Real chance still.
Oh my god, with the timing on that smoke, there was no reason to even fight it. He could have just waited, but Grim couldn't know about the timing of it. It was so... And he's walked by Zontix. I don't know if Zontix will be able to find out that he's gone this way, but... Oh no, after time.
No.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That would have been a pretty sick find from Zontix, but man, that would have been very sad for...
Jesus, what a duo to try and get past. Now you want that A site? Well, you're bound to meet your maker.
Yeah, it is a pretty sweet combo for Overpass, actually.
Donk, here's the fallback. Grim, he's still very aware of the threat. Ooh,
that's
Donk
nice
goes
from
down.
That's good awareness from Grim. I mean, this is a demo kill, the 2 demo kills in the setup, right? They know they're coming in from the left, and there's a flash that comes in from the A side on long to make Donk be able to walk back without alerting anybody. It sounds like they're scared. And now they can put one on the side. Chopper's here.
Yes, sir. Going for it, but going down empty-handed. It is the first from Zontix and the only from Zontix. A great response out of Complexity. The demo kill, right? High anticipation of there being 2 players to the left side of Bathroom's door.
And they try to throw the smoke screen of having fools of even better teams.
Laying it on thick early on. Elige for the entry, but ooh, nicely done. Chopper, he just mows down 2 players on the Graffiti cross. Halzerk's gonna have to grab that bomb in an instant. This barrage utility comes out from heaven. There's all 5 players here. So at least you got targets to shoot back at. But Grim finds himself on his lonesome. Luckily for him, the flank's not quite in position, but he's got 26 HP. And when Donk has these kinds of moments, he goes hunting. There's his first. Took him 6 rounds, but he's got a frag.
26 ADR. Had to be a headshot, obviously, his first one.
Usually doesn't stay the case for long. He'll try again on Fountain. Taking his fight, but missed shot. Damn, visually frustrated as well.
Yeah.
It's like, buddy, now you know how everybody else feels. Shiro, he's going to pick up the slack with the Elige frag. So at least you're going star for star.
I wonder how fast he would quit if he just had to, like, just played normally.
Right? Yeah.
He was just a normal guy.
Here we go. Long peek into Chopper, who has been good. Has held his own. Ooh, here's it coming. Oh, wow. Clean second kill out of Chopper. 32nd to the clock.
He said, Donk, just chill, baby. I don't even need you sometimes.
Halzerk smokes himself off and then decides to push through with the frag, catching Magix off, but we've got Shiro locked in on truck. Halzerk, uh-oh.
Oh, man.
That's a flash from down beneath. Halzerk tries to close the gap. He gets the headshot he needs. Switching over to the AWP, but that flank, he saw the flash come from the B site, but Zontix instead goes connector, and that'll seal the deal.
Oh my God! Wait, he flashed and went up con, right? Did he flash from B site? All good attempts from Halzerk as well to get through that smoke. Really had to force his way in, but his op play nearly saved it after Chopper picked up that second kill. Beautiful multi-frags from more than just 1 or 2 people here on Spirit.
Ooh. Zontic's look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's the early warning sign for the others. But he's got a nice comfort zone in barrels. Goes for the fight against Floppy. On the reload, things could get sketchy. Alish, he picked up a nice clean opening kill, and sure enough, both original defenders get nothing. So the damage is pretty substantial. Oh, but the wallbang's off the mark. Luckily, Donk will stop it. Must have pressed out through the heaven smoke. Shiro to the P2000, just gonna chase down Alish.
Bro.
And he gets the job done. Donk and Shiro not gonna give him anything more.
He just creates timing because he just knows when he can get away with aggressive things quickly. Their games are pretty short overall. It's just because of the aggression that they play with, but also, and even on an overpass, a map that can feel miles across sometimes.
What's Donk do here?
Yeah.
He just finds that little...
Just literally phased it. I mean...
And stop the plant.
They still only have 1 on the A side, but he's already working up towards this. Oh, okay, all right. So they're holding for it. That's good.
Donk off the flashbang gets his. No trade frag instantly out of complexity. Utility getting laid on thick, and Donk still just operating in the middle of it all. But Alicia's nade will find him. So the utility here dismantles the A site. Little spam damage going both ways.
That they had the information but didn't know when to rotate because they're, like you said, individual anchors. But that is something that should help out complexity here on overpass. They won't make that mistake. But they have also let Spirit get 5 rounds here on theirs, which isn't technically a lot, but it might be a lot if you witness what we witnessed on last map. Might feel like a lot. Might feel like a way better complexity here.
It's an improvement. Meanwhile, Magic's down to 10 health. Shiro sitting on 16. Chopper taking some damage too off a utility, and they're going to throw the boost up on the little health that's left.
Good idea.
Perfectly timed. He gets away with it.
Just as they're peeling time off the clock, trying to hunt down this guy inside a con, they're working on new ideas. Now, they did do a 2-man boost in CT. So they could actually surmise that there's, first of all, this is a timing on Monster for complexity if they want to look for it. They're holding on the short push as well, and there's a kill.
Zontic's peeking into the scope.
They find the timing here on Monster. They're going to walk out now.
It's looking like a comfortable spot for Cole, even if there is a CT close, but it's Donk with 100 HP and his teammate's already nearly dead. Donk's trying to serve up distractions, catches a leash, big scalp, missed shot from Halzerk. That's both T's confirmed, and Donk coming up from ramp just flushes JT into the waiting hands of Magix. Halzerk gonna peek out, missed chance on Magix, who's not even looking, hands busy, 3 whiffs, and he goes down as Spirit take the lead.
Oh, calm down, Summit.
You gotta hit those.
The monitor?
What'd he do?
I don't know. Okay, maybe not. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see his cam.
Be careful with all this stuff, man. It's not free. I'm not paying for it, but...
The first one on Zontix was good. It's what got the players into the bomb site, but that missed shot on Magix is defuse. Ooh, almost.
Yeah.
Shiro, nice deep angle on bathrooms, gets given a gift in Grim. It's a 5v3 for Spirit to comfortably finish off the half with, so it seems. It's still 5 rounds complexity on the T side, but a pistol could quickly change the tide, and we don't know really what Spirit are going to get up to on that offense. What I do guarantee you is Donk's going to start swinging.
Yeah.
He's been somewhat muzzled, but there's an example of what he can do. Instant headshot to Halzerk. Floppy, beautiful double kill, but Shiro's still in the sight, and poor Floppy gets left on a single point of HP. So Team Spirit figuring it out, locking in a couple B holds, and Floppy on the approach is about to get picked by all 3. 7 seconds, not going to be enough for him to work. 7 rounds for Spirit, and the question is, can they push over Complexity 2-0? Can they lock in the Spodek as quick as can be?
The accuracy is it's just so perfect with him. that you don't have a chance to shoot back. You cannot shoot back.
Ooh, good flashbang from Magic. Sets up Donk wonderfully. He goes through the barrels. Oh no, Cole. Just stopped by Donk.
No way.
Perfect pathing, all 3 frags. You know, he felt so muzzled on the CT side.
Yeah.
A couple times we saw him go for those fountain swings, you know, very Donk-esque, and he actually missed shots.
He got mad.
Right? He was getting upset that he wasn't getting kills as easily as he wanted. But now you put him on T side, and look what he posts in his first endeavor into the B site, 3 kills deep, and Hulzerk tasked to clutch. He's got a low HP chopper down beneath him. The guys on site won't move a muscle. Hulzer trying to get it going, but not going to happen. It is Spirit right in with the second pistol win.
Yeah, it's like you said, waiting for the T side so he can flourish, take things into his own hands.
They'll lay a smoke down ahead of the long commitment, but we do have a 3-player cohort working down through bathrooms. Grim is going to be tasked with trying to stop it before it hits the site, but they may just circumvent him by coming out from bathrooms. Elige is going to have to give pretty important cover here. Zontix goes down. Here comes Elige. Can't manage a multi-frag. And in the middle of that, Hulzer got killed, so then instantly JT gets dropped. It's Magic's double that really takes it up a notch. Magic's, in fact, coming through with all 4 of those frags somehow, some way. Each time they tried to face out into the bathrooms.
Yeah.
In major playoffs at his age.
Yeah, and he's always been so like humble and chilling.
Oh, Magic's comes out here. That makes way more sense. Sorry, I thought he was the long player.
Yeah, still sort of like a very narrow shot to the back, and I mean, just beautiful protocols right there, like entry pathing, what he's clearing, who he's covering, and everyone exploded at the exact right time. I mean, that was the long player coming out.
So Magic's unravels it all from the back line, then kills those close up. And Team Spirit, sensing blood in the water, just try to crank the dial into the B play. This time, at a minute 25, already the rumblings of the B site falling. Donk here to trade. JT just trying to keep his head down, but you can't hide from Donk. 2 pistols left here to stop Spirit from getting to their 11th. The connector player toppled as Magix keeps it clean, having himself a hell of a second map. Trying to hold off Donk as the top fragger of this server, but that's a guaranteed 11th. 2 rounds away.
More comprehensive. Wait, is there a chance that he can defuse? He has no kit, right?
No kit.
That would have been cute.
He'll send him scrambling back in.
Revenge on Dunk will feel nice, I think. No, probably not, actually. Won't matter. Team Spirit with 11. Looking at the SPO deck.
His title as the returning Katowice champions. And G2 with a little struggle. Maybe let Spirit have the edge. We've got JT in the B site, empty-handed. Zontix decides enough's enough. Double kill in the opening round, and we can just see Team Spirit at this point, like, just laying it on thick, taking every fight, winning every duel, and getting right back to the groove that happened back on Ancient, right?
Yeah.
In the first 12 with Complexity on the T side, it didn't feel like the first map of the series.
There's always thought behind it. Elige did give him some credit for that, saying that, like, a lot of this is Chopper improving as an IGL on top of having Donk and really good pieces to work with, now Shiro to work with. But the fact that we're not talking about Shiro every round, I barely said his name, which is incredible. I mean, that kind of shows you that he has really fit into this lineup like a sock. Easy. Like, if they put Shiro in, no problem. He's hitting his shots. He's opting for the roster. It's still Donk's actually up front, so he's taking a lot of the, you know, a lot of the credit because the rounds are ending on the first kills if he's successful, and he is a lot. So that's fine. And then you have Shiro when they need him, one of the best clutch players in history.
Safe to say it was an excellent choice from Shiro to join this team as all the roles make sense. As the potential feels so real. Look at that.
You cannot shoot back. There is no chance.
You didn't even get a chance to click. Look at that. Every time you face this kid, he takes your head clean off.
There's no one else you can consistently set. That is the kind of praise you give to Nico, that you consistently send him out to hunt down oppers with a rifle.
And then Zontix shows you that he's also got that special something. A clean headshot here to add to Donk's tally at the same time as being the one who went into that B site last round. Finally a chance to shoot back at him, but it still costs Grim 80 health. We've got Floppy down to B and Complexity desperate that maybe Team Spirit just walk into the wrong bomb site, but it's Shiro, Zontix, and Chopper looking to close this, playing some of the best Counter-Strike that we have seen so far at IEM Katowice.
Cannot wait to see what their next competition is going to be. Who are going to stop them? Who will humble Donk?
Who can? Who possibly could? We get Floppy coming around looking for something to pull on. Shiro, though, we just said, here to close. After Donk and Zontix get it started, look at this. Look what holds the bomb site in the post plant. A follow-up chance for Grim. Desperate, as has Complexity been this entire series, never even had a chance to stop this hype train because Team Spirit have guaranteed it. They are going to the Spodek. Incredible scenes to see players this young with so much promise in a formula that simply makes so much sense, leave this much of an impact. Heroes come in all sorts of shapes and sizes and great things in little packages. It is a day to be proud of the next generation of Counter-Strike. Team Complexity didn't even stand a chance. We are talking about a Complexity roster that made it to the finals of Sydney, that had promise in CS2. No chumps. Na'Vi, a day ago, meant to take them down a notch.